have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep on fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, 'cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep on fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, 'cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep on fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, 'cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep on fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, 'cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep on fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, 'cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep from fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, 'cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep from fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, 'cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep from fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. Touched the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep on fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. Touch the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the I have spent many days simply wasting away till the day you and I finally meet. Now I'm in such a daze. Is it love or a maze of more selfish and horrible things? Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of a sudden my wings are both clipped. Tell me how I can keep from fearing you'll leave when you see just how broken the real me is. A lost and lonely child who touched the sky. Touch the sky. I have journeyed and lost. Every battle has brought something beautiful and new songs to sing. Maybe it's in my head, and a heart that's in shreds can be mended to something that beats. Tell me how I can keep on flying when all of the world keeps my broken wings pinned. Tell me how I can keep from fearing the things that keep making me smile. A lost and lonely child. Tell me how I can keep on flying, cause I never want to come down from this flight. Tell me how I can keep from fearing all of the wonderful good things in life. I'm just a lost and lonely child that touched the sky. Touched the
How dare I say that thing I said before we unmuted? Or better, man.
Hi, everyone. It is time for Blackheart. Give me one moment. I collect my thoughts. The last time, the party returned to the city where
They went for some investigating, looking for information, and, well, they found some people and overheard a back and forth between two other people.
Mhm.
And there could have been a funny encounter. I'm kind of glad it didn't happen. Maybe. We'll see. That encounter could still very well happen. We'll see. Nothing to worry about there.
Oh dear.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a conversation that was started in the background, and yes, I was a horrible DM and didn't continue it.
It's okay. We can finish it on the stream. Give stream some context. Essentially, what we were doing was we were trying to plan the next steps in the background. Only got so far in the conversation, so we're gonna just kind of continue it for everybody.
Pretty much. It was
Planning.
it was a difficult conversation to have anyway, because there was also some like personal stuff wrapped up in there. Like Riley. Oh, hello.
Hi.
We have to spire.
We just started Aspire. Stop being trying to be quiet.
Listen, it's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, we need in-game music as well once Aspire joins.
No, we don't.
I will be there momentarily.
I will be there momentarily, she said half an hour ago.
I got home and a few things had to be taken care of. The roommate is still not well, so
Oh no.
That's a
she
shame.
has to get an X-ray on her ankle and things of this nature. So
Did you lose your voice?
no, I'm just trying to be. I did. Don't mind me.
Why are you being quiet?
Don't mind me.
That's what I was saying, Aspire. We just started. Don't.
We were
bother
just
trying to
doing
be quiet.
recap.
Okay, I did. People were talking. I didn't want to be rude.
We were just explaining what was
now.
going on.
Explain how I was a
here now.
horrible DM and didn't finish an RP.
It's fine. It happens.
here.
I do it too.
I'm walking away from all the evidence I have against me.
The other DM also has it against him.
Captain Feather Sword, he likes to dance. I'm running away.
I'm just gonna sit here in my corner of
Spire's waiting on me to respond to like savior shit for weeks now.
I try not to bother the DMs because I know the DMs have a lot going on in general.
Yes, I abducted them all into Fallout. It's my fault.
Okay, that's recent. That has nothing to do with the problems that have happened.
There are many things that I'm just like, I'm aware that everybody's got a thing going on life-wise, and so sometimes RP is not the thing for everybody. It's my hyperfixation. That doesn't mean it's everybody else's.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
Anyways, music.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You guys have to play Silence today.
Oh no.
No! I refuse.
That really makes it deafening when we have our pauses.
It's gonna be so
No, it's not
contemplative.
Let's see. I have to make sure I do the right song because it's for some reason telling me well, not for some reason, but it's telling me the other one that I use.
When it does that.
But yeah, so far we've only gotten to the point of just.
Oh, it's still yelling at cheese. It's still saying cheese isn't fully loaded.
You have
Yeah,
should
I
be.
see that.
There we go.
There it goes.
Ah. That's weird. I was
like,
sitting at
wait, it's
100.
here though.
Oh, I know why it's so quiet on the thing.
That's not the right song.
Zelda?
I think this is the right song.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Yes, this is the right song.
There we go.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Recap. And now it is up to the players to kill everything.
I don't want to kill anything, though. I also need my dice in my notebook. God.
And she's gone into the distance.
I'm still here.
Not according to your microphone, you aren't.
Listen, my microphone and I have an agreement that I am still in the room, even if it has to hear me yelling across the room.
I see.
Mike is
Anyways, who
requesting to
wants to
make you
start?
hydrate specifically.
Fine.
Who?
Mikey. Aspire.
I'm not hydrating.
Okay. Yeah, no, Leo's just kind of in thought right now, based on the way the conversation has so far been. I think Riley was asked a question in that conversation as well. I don't remember who asked it. Who asked it? Hold on.
I think
Yeah,
I
what's going on?
asked- I think
Yes.
Seraphina
You actually
asked.
willingly talked to Riley?
Technically.
Yeah, because it's the moms. We're worried about the moms, and it's like, what do the
last thing
two?
Seraphina said,
Leo,
was she
yeah.
wanted to hear from Leo and Riley about what they
Leo
wanted to do because
suggested that he could
Right.
go to Tiamat on his own, but that has not been commented on just yet.
Seraphina
this
is
is where it
waiting
gets
for
fun.
Riley's response first.
Yep. Let's see.
Ba, ba, ba.
Where are your dice? There they are.
I keep turning her up because she just somehow keeps getting quieter.
I
Right.
leaned over to the side. I am usually in front of my mic. It is fine. I'm just making side comments. You don't have to pick up everything, I promise.
Yes, we do.
I'm not that interesting.
Beg to differ
You know,
after
there's another person in this
date
chat that
everything.
claims that, yet he keeps getting quoted.
But you stop that nonsense. I'm not that interesting, I swear. By the way, the
Brad
paintings are
gets
safe.
quoted. I get clipped. We don't know why.
I think it's completely asinine to think that we're not all going to go speak to Tiamat with you. If we're all in this together, we're all in this together, and that's not skipping any steps.
Fair
So-
enough.
I agree.
So I consider we start there, dip our toes into the hells, as it were, and then from there we start making our way farther down. Even if it is skipping straight down to the lower two.
What do you guys think?
I think that I agree with Riley that you going alone is not necessarily. While I have faith that you would be alright, given everything, I think it's better to stick together in these circumstances, especially given what would probably be following it. That way we're all together and it's easier to just keep moving.
Saying together would definitely be for the best. I'm not sure spending that much time in the hells is the best plan we can come up with.
I mean,
Then again, skipping straight to the bottom doesn't sound much better.
either way, we probably have to scout out the situation before making any real decisions on it. We don't know what kind of trap circumstance they're in.
Which is more in line with something you and Nate are probably more equipped to handle, because you know traps best, Leo. You've kind of looked out for them for a while, and Nate can be sneaky on an occasion.
Well, I meant more of motions to Riley. What situation his mother's in, what situation mine is in.
True.
We don't know how to free them from those situations.
While we're on the subject, by the way, while yes, we may find my mother there, I'm not all one too bothered if we don't go there right away. I mean, seeing as she may have been alive this entire time in a sense, and didn't seemingly try too awfully hard to make it back here to the surface. See her child kind of...
I mean, we don't know what situation she was in either.
Personally, knowing as little as I do about the denizens of the Hells, if she never came to visit, we wouldn't be doing much wrong just leaving her down there.
From what I
But-
understood, she was a prisoner.
Well, suffice to say, I think we'd be better served going after Leo's mother. First, at least. From the sounds of it, Riley, your mother isn't going anywhere. I hope you don't take any offense.
I could argue that
no.
neither is mine. She's going between two different planes, back and forth.
Which can get tricky, so
Personally, I like that particular scenario a little bit better. I mean, we could avoid going to the Hells altogether.
If she's in the shadowed plane.
she could be in the
Hmm.
Hells.
It's a 50-50 shot. We're a lot safer checking the shadow plane.
And like I mentioned before, I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say she's probably in the Hells. At least at the moment.
Probably, but we don't know. And if there's any opportunity to get any information about her in the shadow plane, we are safer going there than Hells.
Well,
But if you want to skip to the end, then we have a key.
I mean, if you're really that worried about staying in the Hells too long, do have a suggestion. Could always ask the werewolves for help. So, Tiamat.
There is that.
They do kind of owe us a little bit after we helped them.
I hadn't considered that.
And I don't know, they might know some more information about it. They might be easier to scout the place out while we're delivering that package, at least for Riley's mom for now. Either way, we had to go to that level to do that.
Yes, the package.
Maybe ask around, see if anybody's heard anything about the other layers when it comes to my mom.
Mm,
I don't see that as too bad of an idea.
that works.
And maybe see if anybody could give some advice on the situation, considering the werewolves live in the Feywild, right? So they deal with that kind of stuff too, that the Hells do.
Feywild deals and deals from the Hells are a little similar in some regards.
Just that you should never make one. In most regards, they're different.
Hmm.
All of the denizens of the Fae are tricksters. Devils will tell you what they'll do, but it always comes out for the worst. At least as far as I know.
Hmm.
Or they'll offer you something you can't say no to. Eternity is a long time to be stuck down there. I suppose when I say I want us to spend as little time there as possible, I just mean I want our chances of being stuck down there to be as small as possible.
Well, unless we get thrown into a cell or something, I don't think that's possible. But even then, that's still technically a door.
Only one of us can have the key at a time. Although, I suppose if we all stay together. As long as no one dies. And we don't get the key taken away from us.
Don't put such things into the ether, I beg of you.
We're going to the hells. Do you really think there wouldn't be a possibility that someone could not come back?
There's a possibility that
Personally.
no one could come back from when we walk away from each other, Nate.
Oh.
There's enough problems wandering around all of us at this point that I expect, if I don't hear from somebody within the same day, they have gone missing.
Then let's just say there's a higher chance one of us goes missing. For as long as we're in the house. Which is why I'd like to avoid it as much as possible. Are we really not certain about our prospects in the shadow plane? I mean, wouldn't that be much safer?
I'm not so sure about that.
I don't know anything about that place, and I know very little about the hells as it is.
Is there anyone who knows more about these places that we could be asking?
I think I would rather take my chances asking the werewolves.
Werewolves might be a good place to start.
I mean, they travel around. Who knows if they know anything?
I'm sure they know something. But who would we ask? I mean, we're in a big city, right? There's got to be some learned person here somewhere who knows something about all of this.
Maybe?
Hey, Jay. DM. As a schooled person at this table, how much do I know about the hells in the shadow plane? Especially given my professor in specific.
Roll me either history or arcana, depending on what kind of information you want.
Okay, one moment. I apparently, out of everything, I managed to remember to grab everything else, just forgot to open the sheet. Okay.
Oh, dear lord.
It's fine. Okay,
now
they
time
are,
to turn
you
up the
said,
fire.
you said history or arcana?
Yes, depending on what kind of information we're leaning to wanting.
Cool, they're both the same score.
That'll work then.
Do you want to know the historical facts or the magical facts about them?
I probably just try to think of like general knowledge that would be helpful.
Both are so useful in different ways, which is what's terrible about that.
I know. So I'm trying to think of like,
depending on what you roll too.
Yeah. Trying to think. What do I want to know?
And
We could also, anything that you don't come up with now, we could go and find some scholar
yes,
or
I'm
something.
just trying. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm trying to pull out of my hat here.
Yeah. What is the likelihood of death in the shadow plane for the average person?
No. Listen, the likelihood of death in any plane is like a 50-50, unless you have like worse odds, and in which case, don't go anywhere, stay in your house.
The likelihood of death in the hells is like way higher than 50%.
No.
no,
They need you
there are worse
alive.
planes.
Yeah. They need you
I mean,
alive in the hells.
Conceptually, I'm sure. I mean, they need you alive until they don't. What, isn't it like if you die on the bottom 3 layers, your soul is trapped anyway?
I think it was
Don't
more
die.
layers than that.
Just that's my point. It like out of all the planes to go to, I would rather be in the fucking Feywild than in the hells.
The reality is, the only ones possibly safe from that happening are Riley, Leo, and Danika, because technically they're in a contract with different dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In a way. In a sort of way. I don't know, though. That even Leo couldn't answer that question because they're not necessarily, like, soul-bound contracted, as far as he's aware.
Okay. Here's what I would want to know about both planes, and this is probably going to be, I'm going to guess more like history check or something like that, because like in general, they're both dangerous. Like that's not a question kind of situation. This is more Seraphina trying to pull out anything useful about like the areas in like pros and cons of like, yes, they're both dangerous, but in the grand scheme of things, this is why we need to go.
I have like player knowledge of the hells, but I can't really say Leo would have that knowledge, unfortunately.
Yeah, like that is the thing, is like there is some knowledge I kind of have, but like
but we don't know how Jay's changed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My blind impression would be that the hells would be more dangerous, but it isn't necessarily the case.
So that's kind of
what effects can happen while you're there during prolonged periods, things like that.
Yeah.
Here's
that information would more fall on Arcana as a fun fact.
Okay. So like mostly what she wants to know is kind of the same information she would kind of have taken notes about in like the freaking weird plane that we were in. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now. But when she and Leo were running around, and it was this plane that hasn't been super well documented because everybody went insane. Like that's the kind of information I want to pull out of my hat right now.
That does not narrow it down.
I did.
Roll. Are you rolling a history or are you rolling an Arcana?
You know what? Let's just do Arcana. Let's do Arcana.
Because if you're wanting to know effects of the area and how the area is affected compared to certain things, that would be Arcana. If you're looking for as far as beings and
stories,
stuff like that would
things like that.
Exactly, that would be your history.
Okay, then I think I actually want more history, like effects and stuff like that. That's
we'll find out when we get there. We'll just deal with it.
We find out when we get there, but like the stories and like things like that, facts. She wants hard facts. Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, so let's start with the 9 hells. For the 9 hells, you know, as far as obviously there's 9 layers. For the 3 layers you're specifically going to, which let's see,
1st, 8th, and 9th.
Yep. So for the 3 layers you plan on going to, the first being one that you would know the name being Avernus. It is known to where Tiamat is sealed away currently. It is also, you know, there are portals that are maintained within that layer to reach realms of other gods. one of which being Bane, who is known as the god of tyranny and, well, so this god of tyrannical oppression, terror, and hate, known across many lands as the face of pure evil.
Right.
Others being people like Leviatar, or mostly known as the Maiden of Pain.
Right.
Exactly, Excess, exactly.
Anyways.
Further down, going to the 8th plane, you're looking at the lair known as Kenya. It is a land of ice.
All right, Leo didn't like that idea because I think we did figure that part out before.
Mm-hmm. It is a land of ice, and it is ruled by one of the stronger of the archdevils. Someone who some would say is on the almost same ability level as Asmodeus himself. Mephistopheles.
Oh, good, cool.
It is also known as one of the larger prisons of the Hells. Other than that, not much else is known. And then we come to the final lair, being Nasus, which contains the fortress of the overlord Asmodeus, and it contains several different types of regions within it. A lot of them intersecting with others from the other layers. There's a lake of ice, forest of fire, and one thing you would really know is you're not sure how many devils could call that part of hell home. Because there are stories that Malshim, also known as the Citadel of Hell, or the fortress that Asmodeus calls home, could contain millions of devils.
Cool. Bad time all around. Fun.
Now we move on to the information you would know about the Shadowfell. The Shadowfell is a complete 180 from that of the Feywild. Shadowfell is the complete opposite. It is known as the plane of decay and death. It is a plane of itself filled with pocket planes that still reflect the main place that is the Shadowfell. One being in particular that truly reflects this plane that you know of is one you feel a cold chill whenever the name is mentioned. Even one of the beings' monikers, not exactly his name is mentioned, you feel that chill. That being the Whispered One, Vecna.
All right, we dealt with that already.
It's also the plane, because of the death part, the plane of the Raven Queen.
Am I
Other than
misremembering, or
that-
is the Raven Queen like a more of a neutral figure?
She is more
Yes.
neutral than she is anything.
Yeah, she's more neutral. She is
Yeah.
literally the guide to death.
The shepherd to the afterlife. Okay.
She's the one who sees all the fate threads.
Okay. And that's all the information I know.
Yes.
I like those odds better than the hell odds.
Question, DM. I cannot.
Yes.
I apparently did not write down the name, but I do not remember who it was. It was not Mistopheles. It was the general who had Riley's mother. I just can't remember his name. Right?
Yep, give me one moment and I can. God, where did it's why is it not in the thing for Kenya?
I feel like
itself?
Leo would have mentioned that during that explanation. I just completely phased out what the name was and did not make a note of it for some reason.
No, you're fine. My brain is also not exactly
It was something Tiamat told him specifically. She was the one who located Riley's mom.
mm-hmm.
Just as a future reference for the party.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. Oh God, I had it. I'm looking at all the different.
If you can't find it now, I'm just gonna say he would have mentioned that it's some general,
Mm-hmm.
and then once we figure out the name later, we can always mention that. So,
Mm-hmm.
what that means, he doesn't know. Honestly, he was not given a ton of information, other than, this is who you need to go to find her. What the reason is and deal, or anything, I don't know.
And Seraphina will just kind of go through all of that.
That's a baseline. And before you say that the Shadowfell is better, it might not be, considering we disturbed some things with the Whispered One that one time.
Hmm.
Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with a bunch of devils and know what I'm up against than something lurking in a land of death and decay.
Personally, I'm still leaning Death and Decay. Death and Decay, we know.
Well, here's
the hells.
Hell no.
Do you know any?
motions to Riley.
Present company excluded. Riley, have you ever been to the hells?
Not that I can recall.
Well then, we can see how helpful that is.
Okay, here's the other question.
Hmm.
In the addition of, if we go and ask the werewolves for help, how many people do we actually want to go on this little adventure?
All of us.
I'm more
Isn't
speaking in the fact of the larger the group, the more threatening we seem in general.
That
Mm.
is true.
Perhaps we could just go together and then send one of us when we're nearby? Just for the sake of staying together.
You remember that whole splitting up and potentially someone going poof thing?
Well, we can't have it both ways. Either we go together and then we threaten them, or we all go nearby together and send one. We have to pick our poison. Or some variety. We could all go together and send two, and what have you. But you see what I mean.
Mm.
I think we should try and find out if the werewolves would be willing to help us with the endeavor first before we make any.
Maybe hear their input a little bit if they do.
I do want their advice. I think it's a good idea.
Well, maybe that's something we'll do in the morning then. It's pretty late and Danika did kind of already go to bed.
See if she's got any better ideas, or at least an input on it.
He gives you a look.
Listen, I'm trying to be inclusive. I know she's got thoughts on matters. It's just a matter of trying to be encouraging.
Maybe we'll all come up with something while we sleep. We just have to sleep on it.
Yes, sleep. Right.
Yeah. Is there anything else we should talk about?
Can't think of anything at the moment as, well, group-wise.
Nor can I. I think we'd all be well served with some rest.
And well, if there's nothing else, he is probably going to get up to leave.
Yeah, Nate will too. Nate will go find his room. I don't remember who we decided was rooming with who.
Well, Leo is by himself. He paid for his own room.
I believe Danika's got her own room as well.
Oh no. Oh boss. That is correct.
Yeah.
So I think those two have their own rooms. I can't remember if the other four were sharing rooms. Or if I have my own room?
I think so. We paid for 4 and Leo paid for an extra one. If I remember right.
I think so.
Okay, so 5 and Danika and Leo are solo, so there's 3 remaining rooms. So one person has to share with one other person.
Unless they change their minds and pay for another room.
Yep.
Remember right, I think it was the brothers that were sharing one?
Nate will just pick one of the rooms that we paid for, and go in, and if Riley joins him, then he'll be fine with it, and if he doesn't, he'll assume that Riley paid for his own room.
Or bunked with Kel or
Then-
something.
Or bunked with Cal. Which would be kind of surprising if he bunked with Cal and not Nate, but Nate wouldn't be mad or anything, so it's fine.
Neil goes off, does his thing in his room for a bit, and then, yeah. Bleh. Technically, he does go with a book eventually to Danika's room for a conversation that happened before that talk. It's fine.
Totally.
When he walked upstairs, there was a brief conversation. It's fine.
It is okay.
I will be right
Sir.
back.
Okie dokie. Yeah, Seraphina will head up to her room and start. She's not going to bed just yet. She's going through a few different things to try and figure out what all she's got and what all she needs to, like, either make actual potions, make other items that might be helpful, or anything, like, in general. Basically, she's trying to come up with a shopping list and is also making notes about still needing to bug people about conversations. In general,
Sure,
check-ins and whatnot. Depending on things, she may go bug people if she's still awake, but she also doesn't want to bug people while they're trying to sleep or rest.
Oh my god, you can open tabs in split view? Don't mind me. I accidentally did a
I-
thing and now I'm
What?
confused.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I just heard that he did a thing.
So, well, okay, so I'm sitting here looking at information because I did find the names as far as for the other thing. Which were Mammon and Bael.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
However, there may be some changes as far as to those. Don't worry about that, because they may or may not be denizens of the third layer.
Oh,
Oops.
that's fine. That's what I said when you figure it out.
I think the thing I found before might have been an incomplete, like, posting for information.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, be careful
So it
with
didn't
those.
state that they were.
Yeah.
What's my class die? Uh-oh.
Right there.
Uh-oh.
Stop saying uh-oh, you're worrying the class.
I have lost my class set.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Caddy,
Which is impressive, because I always put in... I hope it didn't need a full-ass fucking synthetic wood box. Oh, no, it's there. It's just hidden behind drugs. Prescription drugs that I have. They are my own, and very much legal. I'm
Yes.
specifying this for legal reasons. I realize my
Yes,
tone
yeah.
makes it sound suspicious as fuck, but I assure you it is above board.
for legal
Yes,
reasons as a
quite.
joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
But yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh, Fantasy has ruined us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Stupid talking fish. Anyways.
Yes.
Namasu.
Namashu.
Wait till you find them in the hells. I mean, what?
Oh, the worst part is there are
Hellfish.
Final Fantasy creatures that you can find with full stat blocks and everything from 5e.
Yeah.
I wonder if eating one would be considered cannibalism.
I freaking God, dang it.
Only if you were that species.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh. So yeah, nap times. And then morning Feywild shenanigans after talking to Danika and updating her.
Woohoo! We like updates.
Which Leo probably will update her while he's talking to her. Because I didn't
That is
have
fair.
the context of that conversation to add that in.
That is all good. Updates acquired.
Fixing things. Because long rest.
I don't think I have anything to fix. I don't know.
I was missing a health point and I gotta swap out some spells.
Ah, yes.
1 health point.
I
Going
got hit by something. I don't remember
You got
what.
kicked by a gobbo, I think. Or something.
Ow,
Ah,
Or you tripped.
those gobos.
Or who knows.
something.
D&D
Who the heck knows?
should introduce random tripping. I think that would make
No.
everybody really happy.
Hey Nate, make me a dex save.
That is a thing. It's just the DM's decision. Do you know how many times?
I'm joking. Don't actually make a dex save.
Do you know how many times Drag has made Haven trip in his campaign? My character, that poor boy who wears glasses.
Yeah, it's almost like he was blind or something.
Listen. It's also more like he fucking is a wizard and stares into a book half the time.
Yeah.
I only got a 10. I rolled a 3.
Only listen out.
Nate trips going up the stairs.
You hear from the bar. You know, and I always wondered, how do you fall upstairs? How did you just fall upstairs?
Where is I need?
It's the same
You know, it's
logic.
eternal mystery.
It's the same logic of how do you run into a wall while walking a straight line?
The answer
Yeah.
is yes.
We don't ask these questions. I've still never figured this out because I do it often.
Yeah, the wall's a myth. Schrodinger's wall. It exists until it doesn't.
Wall
Or vice
just
versa.
jumps out at you, man. It's
Yep.
Well, that's unuseful. That's semi-useful.
she says, and then she prepares, and then it's every situation all over again of she doesn't need any of those spells.
Well, it's not even the spells. I rolled my d6 for my elixirs for the day.
That's fair.
I got a healing one, which is good, but I got a transformation one, which is unuseful.
That is also something we need to consider is maybe we should buy some potions?
Yeah, that's why Seraphina was looking through all her things and whatnot, trying to figure out some some stuff.
And you will handle my potions, adventurer.
My potions are far too strong for the likes of you.
Kira, stop staring at your phone with the freezer door open.
Good.
Huh?
I don't know what to eat.
I'm sorry. Shh, I'm streaming. Shush.
No help.
Oh,
Wow.
I know, she's 12 and a 16-year-old attitude.
This happens.
Where they usually stick straight to 30.
No, wait.
Last fire.
Okay, well, I'll get
No.
back in a minute. I'm fixing my spells.
Drag, that's 13 going on 30. She's got till her birthday for that one.
You're right.
Yep, keeping those.
I blame that movie for me acknowledging that razzles exist. And razzles are awesome.
Keeping those. Keeping the rest of these, I think. Yes. Okay. Good.
So is it a meet downstairs in the morning situation? Or is there going to be somebody that wakes up and knocks on everybody's door and tells them to get up? I have to ask how this morning's going to go.
that is understandable. The question is, do we want... Yes, we'll do this now.
Oh, dear Lord.
What Seraphina's made her elixir for the day, she's gonna go to the door where Nate's been sleeping. I am operating under the assumption he is asleep still early in the morning.
Yep. He probably is.
You are getting a knock.
Does he even hear the knock? Let's see. Well, perception. Oh, he hears it. I got a 19 on the least important roll of the night. Alright, yeah, he'll hop out of bed. Not too much complaining. And come to the door and open it up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have a conversation to have.
What do you mean?
You are not helping matters. I need an actual answer to my question.
What question?
What is going on with you? Why are you acting weird?
I don't understand. What do you mean acting weird? You have to be more specific.
Dear Lord, I apparently cannot stay connected to this game.
You are behaving like Leo behaves with me. And that's confusing enough.
What do you mean, like Leo behaves? I don't understand.
Are you actually dumb, or are you playing dumb? Because if you're playing dumb, your shin is right there.
Hang on. I just come in. Why are you standing in the hall? He opens the door.
We'll go inside.
He
Crosses
the door.
Just looking up at you.
What do you mean acting like Leo? I disconnected that time. No.
Good job.
Oh no, it's like this contagious run.
We are not allowed to have a serious conversation ever.
No, we're not. We're not. We're getting off screen.
You have been teasing me like Leo does. You just randomly pick me up like Leo does, and everything of this nature. I know why he's done it in the past, and things right now are a little weird, but in general, you're behaving like he has, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on in general.
Nothing is going on. Am I doing something wrong?
You are confusing me, is what you are doing.
Is there something I can do to help?
Explain? I don't know.
Explain what?
Are you making
Explain.
fun of me? Are you making fun of me? Are you just making fun of me?
No, of course I'm not making fun of you, Seraphina.
And what in the hells?
I don't know. I'm just sort of. I don't know. We've got to know each other
Helpful.
better. I'm just making jokes, making light. I didn't realize I was bothering you.
Making jokes, making light. I'm. That sounds like making fun of me, mocking me.
I'm not
There are
mocking
two
you.
ends of this spectrum, Nathaniel.
Mocking has, I don't know, malice or something. I don't think less of you. If anything, I'm doing it because I think highly of you, which.
What?
Oh, Seraphina. Look, I'm not sure what you want me to explain. If you'd like me to stop making jokes occasionally at your expense and stop picking you up, then
Occasionally
sure.
at my expense.
What was the last joke I made at your expense?
I believe there was a whole carriage ride where you were making fun of me.
Well, to be fair, you don't really give me many breaks either.
Oh, so?
Hey, you can be quite cutting at times.
And the situation calls for it.
Well, I'm just
And you're being an
being.
idiot!
The word I would use is charming. When the situation calls for it. So, unless you have a problem.
I have a problem because I have mixed signals firing about, and I would like an understanding of if this is just making fun of me, then yes, I would like it to stop. Otherwise, there's a whole other conversation we need to have.
Otherwise, as in.
No, why Leo made fun of me, correct? Or quote-unquote made fun of me.
Are you asking me on a date? Is that what's happening right now?
I'm not asking you. Oh my gods!
I want to speak, but I can't stop myself from laughing. Oh, Nate's not laughing, but I am. Oh man.
You are infuriating. You are. You truly are right now, and I don't.
Didn't mean to upset you. I'm sorry. Listen, I didn't realize I was going to be bothering you, alright? If you want me to give it a rest, then sure, fine.
You're making fun of me, and I do not appreciate it. Okay? I've had
I'm
enough.
not making fun of you.
This is making fun of me. Please. I'm not asking you out on a date. I'm just trying to clarify what is happening.
Seraphina, sorry. I wasn't trying to make you more stressed than you already were. If you're asking if there's anything there, I've always enjoyed your company. And I've always found you intelligent and charming, but I am not looking to get anything from you or anything like that. I just thought, I don't know. I thought we were having fun together. I didn't realize you felt this way about it. So, I'm sorry.
If we had normal conversations where that was something that occurred, fine. It's happening out of the blue. No, I'm not fine with it. You're messing with my head.
I never meant to do that. I suppose what I'm saying is I'm sorry now that we didn't have those conversations. but it's a long ways ahead if you want to talk about it. In the meantime, I'll stop bothering you. In retrospect, I'm quite embarrassed, actually. So, for what it's worth.
You're embarrassed. I'm embarrassed.
Embarrassed about what? You don't have anything to be embarrassed about.
I'm sure you don't understand this because I'm sure you have had plenty of people return favors. However, I have not, and I have recently dealt with a few things, and I'm still in a very confusing situation. So no, I am embarrassed.
Would you like to talk about it?
No, I would not like to talk about it. Not with you, not right now.
Alright, well, if you ever would, the door's always open. Like I said, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got plenty of time.
I'm here to talk as well, just... I'm going to
Just
go
not.
now.
How is she? What is? Oh man, what's even the question? How is she looking? Like, how does she look like she feels?
She is not good at hiding her feelings. For like above table like description of the things, she looks like that kid that got flirted with and hit on and asked out on a date as a joke.
Oh god, that's like the opposite of the fact that of what he was going for. Okay, how would Nate try and probably fail to save this situation?
I'm going to go get the rest of my things, and I will meet everyone downstairs if you want to try and see if anyone else is up. But I need a minute before everyone gathers. Good morning.
She tries to go past him. He's gonna like just gently put his hand on her shoulder and get her attention again.
What?
He's gonna come down to her level. I'm sorry I've upset you. I didn't know we were going to be talking about this morning, but since you apparently don't realize it, I have a great deal of respect for you. And I always have. So, I'm sorry for making things confusing. But if you're asking me if I feel like I'm insane saying this, if I'm not assuming too much by saying, if you're asking if I find you attractive, I mean, of course I do. But again, I'm just happy we're friends. I'm not trying to make you feel, I don't know, like you're any less of a great companion than I think that you are. And that I'm sure everybody else does too. So I'm sorry you felt disrespected. I didn't realize. Maybe I have been a fool. I think we've just been both poking fun at each other for so long that at some point I lost the plot a bit.
I poke fun at you like you're a brother, because I grew up with several.
I
Then
didn't
you
have any.
switched. You cannot toy with a girl like that.
I wasn't toying with you at all. I'm sorry it came off that way. I wouldn't do that. Not to you. Not in general, but particularly not to you. I didn't expect us to be having this conversation, as I said a moment ago, and so I feel like I've done a rather poor job of things. So, just to be clear, I wasn't toying. I've always thought that you were wonderful, and I enjoy your company, and maybe I just sort of got ahead of myself, and apparently I did you a great disservice. Not sure how many times I can apologize before it stops helping. I'll say it again, though. I don't think you have any reason to be embarrassed. The longer I talk, the more I realize I have definitely made a fool of myself.
While I accept your apology, I am still not. I'm going to go, and I will meet up with everyone when I have collected myself.
Seraphina, is there anything... If there's anything I can do after you've collected yourself, then you only have to ask. I know I was teasing you earlier, which is quite embarrassing in hindsight. But personally, I think that you shouldn't be so... What's the word? Skeptical about all of this and yourself. I mean, I don't know what happened between you and Leo, but you implied a moment ago that I can just get, what were the words you used? Favors returned whenever I wish, which I wish was true. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, I don't think you're as much of a slouch as you think you are. This is coming out wrong. I'm saying Leo was lucky to have me. So don't be so harsh with yourself and everything else. It'll work out. And if we could maybe have another conversation about this conversation when it's not so early in the morning and we are not both very emotional. I'd like that.
Perhaps.
And he'll stand up again and give her a little space. Probably by going back to his things and getting things organized.
Yeah, she is going to leave the room and go to hers. She was gonna, like, go poke her head in on, like, a couple more people, but she is not able to do that right now.
Yeah, that was way more emotional than I thought it was going to be. That was crazy. Nate is probably also down for the count for like at least an hour of just like thinking about what just happened. It's like, how do I tell this girl that I think she's cute without asking her to be my girlfriend? I don't understand. I've never met someone like this before. Nate only knows like the people that he met doing crime, which is like not a good sample set for like polite girl who likes books.
You're also still trying to get with her heart broken.
He's not. That's the problem. Is he's not trying to get with her. He's just like, for him, flirtation existing within like a we're not necessarily getting together relationship is like a normal thing. And she pointed it. She spelled it out for him in fairness, but like her life isn't like that. And when she pointed that out, he kind of short circuited because he was like, oh wait, okay, I actually have no idea how anything I've been saying has been landing. Because apparently we do not live on the same planet. So, yeah, he feels terrible right now because it felt like he was trying to put out an electrical fire with water or something. He thought it was a normal fire, and it just exploded. It's just like, well, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeet, who's next?
In fairness,
Yeah,
Leo never said he didn't still like her. I'm actually pretty sure he did tell her that.
No, yeah, like that, there lies her problem right now, is like, the situation with Leo is a little bit complicated. Feelings
Yes,
still
which is
exist, and
why
they're-
Nate wanted to talk to her about that so bad, but he couldn't
They
press
haven't
her
had-
when she was like, we're not talking about that right now.
Yeah, they also haven't had a chance to talk since that day about it.
Yep. Because they've both been doing the thing where they're like, we should separate, right? Like, that's,
Well, he was told to do
that. I really want to
that.
talk to you.
Yeah, he was told to do that. That was the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to talk.
They do.
He's giving her the space like he was advised to do.
Good
Damn
bodies.
it, I was muted for my quippy one-liner. So that's why they call it the Final Frontier.
Oh, God. Stay it. Girls are hard on an occasion, man. I recognize
so are guys.
You know, I was gonna plead the fifth, but I appreciate someone going there.
Guys are
I
hard
guess
on occasion.
if we're not seeing people for a while, Leo is gonna get up eventually and head downstairs. Assuming that's where Riley is.
Yeah, Riley already went downstairs. Riley was up before Seraphina.
Okay, dokie. He'll be downstairs then.
Yeah, Danica's not quite a morning person.
Neither is he, but like if it's been at least an hour for like Nate and stuff, he would have woken up eventually.
Yeah.
Aha!
Aha!
Murder!
If anything, he's down there with, like, leaned back in a chair with the hat over his eyes, resting still.
Fair.
Hat.
Hats are great for blocking out light.
Not to be confused with bat.
No.
What about Bad Hat?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Alright, what's next?
Waiting for everyone else to come downstairs, I guess. Because we had to talk to about going to the Feywild. And he's not sure if they want him to just go there real quick and ask, or if everybody wants to go. So he hasn't gone yet.
Seraphina will probably come downstairs with her stuff and whatnot.
Morning.
Morning.
I would ask how everyone slept, except that is a pretty decent answer. Also, you're not necessarily the most morning person in the world.
Have I ever been?
Not since I've known you.
Then it's hard for me to get out from under the blanket.
That would definitely do it. Speaking of missing, not morning people, Danika's not down.
She was still sleeping last I checked.
I will run up and check on her and see if she is ready to get up or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to Danika's room and knocks.
Like afternoonish, or like what kind of time frame are we looking at here?
Oh God.
No,
Well,
not that late.
afternoonish. What time is it? Sorry.
Depending on how early all this happened. When did Seraphina get up?
Yeah, that's true. When did Seraphina? Yeah,
She's
so
usually up
like,
with the sun, so.
Nate, it's 6 a.m. Time to make me cry.
You're welcome.
So what? With the sun's like 6 a.m.?
Yeah, so it's like maybe about 8 or 9, I would guess.
Yeah, that's a decent enough time. There's a bit before the crack opens and you see a half asleep Danika just peeking around the door.
Morning.
Looks down, realizing that the person who knocked on their door is the small. Morning.
Did you sleep well?
Eventually.
Understandable. We're all meeting up downstairs, if you would like to join us. We've got a bit of a plan that we'd like to go over with you.
And fine. Let me just get some step up.
Okay, and I will go put in an order for coffee.
Okay.
Heads back down, goes to bar, orders coffee, then goes back.
She'll be joining us momentarily.
And in the couple minutes it takes to loathe. Indoor sleeping. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll eventually hop down the stairs with her stuff. Before face tabling.
Feel feel
Coffee's
that.
on the way.
This is probably around the time that Nate does the same thing. Since Sarah's hops the downstairs into the table.
If you look closely at this table, you'll see the indents of countless other adventurers doing the same thing.
Probably.
So what's the plan?
Well, before we go anywhere, I'm going to go pick up some potions and some supplies to make said potions.
Not alone, you aren't.
Fair enough. Who wishes to join?
It just sounds so enthused. As he
Danica's head will turn to the
Sits
table
up.
just to stare at you.
You're as bad as the kids with all that energy.
I cannot help that I was raised on a farm and have a bunch of magic running through me at any given moment.
You know, I envy that energy sometimes.
Only until it makes you explode.
Okay, I didn't mean physical energy that goes boom.
Coffee, breakfast, then we can go shopping. And in the meantime, while we wait for all of that, we can fill Danika in on kind of what we're thinking about doing.
I kind of filled her in a bit last night.
Oh, that's good.
Hell and Death Place, right?
Going to the Feywild first to speak with some werewolves to see if they can help us out.
Which I can go anytime, I just have to use a door. It's a matter of when do we want to go. And they might have a lot of this stuff too that you're looking for.
Good point.
Just kind of slightly adjust her head to get both to see both, to have both Seraphina and Leo in their tongue. Oh, you two got that handled. I might nap here. Has Danika ever had coffee before?
I don't
Nope.
remember.
She hasn't. There's like a minute, and there's a blank. What the hell is coffee?
Oh, you haven't had that yet. So, the non-scientific summary is basically a very warm drink with a bunch of energy in it. Sometimes.
Depending on the
Didn't
person.
you just talk about exploding?
Coffee's a little different. I assure you.
Yeah, what?
It'll help wake you up, maybe. Or it might just make your heart beat out your chest.
Coffee.
Or it could do nothing.
Coffee's not going to do that to her unless she drinks like several cups in a very short period of time.
Good point.
Danika, coffee is the second best drink in the world after alcohol, and that's all you need to know.
Ain't that the truth? But also, I don't like coffee anyway, so.
I don't think I knew that. Or maybe I did. I can't remember.
He drinks tea.
Oh, that's right.
And like really sweet tea. He's a sugar person.
Right. She points.
You're a sweet tooth. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Should have gotten tea then.
No, it's fun. I'll just pour like half the container of sugar into it or something.
Honestly, extremely fair. And especially considering I don't know how the coffee is here.
Nate'll be able to tell you he drinks coffee black.
Leo is just the definition of, would you like some more, coffee with your milk and sugar?
He is me.
And thus we have hit two sides of the beverage beverage spectrum. We must now go to civil war.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she figured it out because remember he turns into like a child when he eats a lot of sweet, or when he spots sweets and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know Leo and I are going. Is anyone else going to the Feywild with us? Or does everyone still need a day here?
We also should check to see if our ship is here at some point.
That is true.
Cal should probably go with you. Riley and I can check on the ship if you like while you're gone.
And who's going with Danika? Or who's Danika
Isn't
going
Danika
with?
just staying here? Or we can drag her along. Either way, we could wait till she's finished with her nap.
Drag her along.
We keep talking about we shouldn't be alone, we shouldn't do this, but we, so willing to leave her alone, aren't you?
Hey, we can wait until she's done napping, but something tells me after her coffee she'll be fine. Considering she's never had one before.
Again, not necessarily.
So how instant do you think it is?
I'm willing to wait. Not saying we get up right now. I haven't finished my food yet. My coffee. Also want something to eat.
How about
But
we
you
all
are right.
buddy
Splitting
up
up is bad.
How about we all buddy up? The brothers together, Cal and Danika can be together, and Leo and I can go together. That way everybody can get something done today, including some rest.
Should be all fine to lock places, I guess.
Really, I'm fine with just waiting until she's done resting. If we wait until tomorrow to check on the boat, that's fine too.
It's not that far. We're in the same town.
Of course, but for the sake of not splitting up, or rather not leaving anybody alone. We could leave Cal here with her, but I don't know, I just like the idea of you two being a little bit safer in the Feywild with him.
Just meant you're not. I assume you're not going to sleep all day, Danika.
I hope so, but I'm planning for the worst.
There'll be a heavy sigh before she lifts her head. Are you people gonna keep waking up at this hour?
I will attempt not to. Or at least I'll let everyone sleep in. I have projects I can work on while I wait for everyone else.
So you're not gonna be waiting on me, I may as well get on your schedule.
I have high hopes for your coffee drinking future, Danika.
I don't mind waiting, it's okay.
Danika's just gonna stare at you.
What? You're not the only
Oh.
not morning person here.
There'll be a blink. So what should I expect from this fucking coffee?
Well, probably better that you just try it because expectation doesn't always meet reality.
Like that slight Danika trademark eye twitch. Fine, I'll figure it out, and you all just do whatever the hell.
It's
Oh.
got a bitter taste, so if you don't like bitter, would add some either cream or sugar. Cream does help cool it down as well, so.
But it just said it was hot.
Yes, it is a hot beverage, but sometimes people want it to cool down a little bit faster, that way they can drink it, because sometimes it gets too hot. Too many burned tongues.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Okay.
Coffee hot.
Yes.
I'll get coffee.
Pot should be
I
here
follow
in a
something
moment.
later. Okay.
I'm assuming food and coffee is brought out.
No. Yeah, sure. Anyways. It's fine. I don't want y'all to eat and drink. Be merry.
Mary picks at his food a little bit. Felicity's probably eating most of it.
Mm.
Seraphina eats, sort of.
Yeah.
Danika doesn't touch her food yet, but she'll pick up the coffee mug
Oh good, here we go.
and she'll just stare at it and watch the steam for a little bit. Player is now upset that I can't watch coffee steam for hours on end because coffee cool out eventually. There's just something about that, you know. And she will eventually take a sip. And more grimace.
Told you it was a little bitter.
She'll take another sip. Grimace again.
We'll push sugar towards you.
Nate will push the sugar away from her.
Backhand.
Stop it!
Danika will ignore the
Lad.
sugar entirely.
Oh lord.
You don't have to drink it black, you know.
She'll part the mug away from her. Do that like tongue clicky tasty thing. This is
Nate
weird.
makes a point. Nate makes a point to drink his black coffee and put it back down on the table.
This stuff is weird.
It is.
Yeah.
It's bitter, that's for sure. You get used to it.
Oh, and that note, Leo, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
I am as ready as I can be.
So are we shopping around here first, or are we going straight to the Feywild?
Might as well start in the Feywild and see what they have, and then if I need to supplement, we come back here and I spend a bunch of gold.
Yeah, we'll see how much you actually spend. Come on.
You're not doing that again!
It's already up and towards the door.
Little legs very quickly trying to follow. Oh, is Kel coming with them?
That was the last thing said as far as by
Yeah.
Nate.
And no
Nobody
one
ever
told
said
him
no.
to stay otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nate
yeah, he'd
is
get up and
fine with-
follow.
Yeah, he's fine with him going, so Nate won't say anything.
They'll probably just go upstairs to use that door, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
One of the bedroom doors.
Danika will do a little wave as they start to walk up.
Yeah, keep in mind we only paid for the one night, and we are supposed to check for the boat, and if we need to pay for another night, we will. Meaning we have to be out of the rooms at a certain time if we don't do that.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Danika will do a wave as they go to walk upstairs. Let me know if you had to kick something's ass or something.
We'll let you know if we get into a fight.
Thank you. I also realized, fuck, I had a voice for Danika. I was workshopping, and I completely fucking forgot it.
Oh no.
That was Ravon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... You're right, Ravon should start using obscenities. That'd be hilarious.
Oh dear. Anyways, you guys go upstairs.
He makes Mimi spit out the key.
Yep. You use the key and step through, because even after the door opens, you don't clearly see like Feywild and stuff. It's kind of blurry image. But you step through and you're walking out of a small building down at the bottom of the hill from a church.
Well, at least we know it works.
That is true.
People.
Well, let's head up the hill then.
Yep.
Jan is in character.
We love canonical yawns.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I'm over here trying to flip the kobolds off the board, and I can't flip them off the board.
Oh no.
Well, Ravon's brothers are very resilient. Incredibly stupid.
Freaking. Do you need help?
I don't know what's going on
Hold
over
on.
here.
Hold on. I got this.
Okay.
Just didn't want to lock the.
He
I
can
just didn't
do
wanna
it.
lock the
He's a
board.
strong, independent man.
I just wanted to flip them off and have them be upside down in a pile over here, but it didn't want to.
Yeah, that's unfortunately not how that works, but
Me not being able to see what the hell is going on, just see the token noises.
Wait, how did Aspire see what was going on? I'm concerned.
That is a good
I
question.
can see over here.
Huh.
Can
Wait
you
a minute.
still see over here?
Over where? Yeah.
Huh.
You see this board?
Yeah, I can actually see everybody's boards.
Oh. You're the
Well,
only
What
one
the
that can.
fuck?
Fun.
Fire, do you see the thing on orange?
On orange?
Yes.
This thing?
This thing
Yeah.
I apparently have. Okay.
I
Yeah.
couldn't see that.
Do us a favor and drop that where you can see.
I mean, I could see everywhere.
It
So
disappears every time it goes into one of these zones for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
question. You
Well-
can't see here, right? You can't see
I
back
mean-
here?
I see this,
Oh,
and I see that.
how?
I don't know!
I don't see anything you're pointing at.
Aspire, you're magical.
You're the.
I am not. I am glitched.
I'm
Apparently.
confused.
Hold on, let me change color. Let me try something. Okay, now everything disappears on
I know
red.
why. I know why.
Ah.
So, when she clicks her color, she is technically overlapped with another color.
Oh, purple and teal.
Wait.
Is that how that works? That shouldn't be how it works.
Huh.
Because, like, there's no reason she should see into the fog of war stuff, for example.
That's weird.
So even the teal can see everybody else's stuff.
Weird.
I mean, even like spectator, I can see stuff. So
Well, spectator's
Or your
supposed
spectator.
Eh.
But also,
Yeah.
spectator is it'll only let you see it when you click on spectator. If
Yeah.
you're just joining a game, you won't.
Yeah.
True. But yes, so I will.
Good
I
to
will
know.
refrain
Board
from going
is-
over there. Don't worry.
Board is dum dum.
Yeah, refrain
Good to
from
know.
spoiling yourself, apparently.
Yeah, I will. I will be cautious. I will be careful. I apologize. I am broken.
Well, it's fine.
I don't
It's
think you
good
are.
we
The
know
board
that.
is.
You can adjust that later, Jay.
Yeah.
If it's just a color overlapping weird shit, which still shouldn't
Well, like
be
I
how it
said,
works.
Pink, like I said, purple and teal both saw everything still.
Yeah, that shouldn't be how it works. That's why I'm confused. It should be a color-coded thing for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like you changing this to a color for one of us to see,
Yeah.
and her still being able to see it.
Hmm. Well, anyway. Let me see something here. Riley's character sheet. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything sneaky. Oh, hi, cat. Who wants to just run by me? What the hell? And it was everybody's favorite fat ninja.
Pumpkin!
Yeah, because I didn't even see him behind me or anything before that. Let's see. Hmm.
Hmm.
No. I'm sure something else will be, Nope, he'll save that for if something else is done. Because it wasn't mentioned going anywhere else. Like to the village or anything. Unless it was and I completely missed it.
Wait, for what?
Riley was going to do something, but it's fine. Let's see, is there anything Nate wants to do before we go over to the Feywild?
No, I don't think so.
And Danika is sleeping.
No, she's decided not to sleep. She has coffee now.
Yes, Nate was right. Nate is
Danika doing anything?
It's about halfway through the mug. It's like, all right, so boat. Oh, I'm sorry, that was to Nate.
Oh, say one more time. I think I cut out. I think I disconnected for a second.
Right, so boat.
Boat. Nate looks at Riley. Boat.
Let's go see if the boat is here.
Boat. And he slaps his hands on the table, pushes himself up, starts to walk out, pays if someone needs to do that. And then he heads out.
Does Danika understand the concept of leaving the mug in the inn when...
Just walks out with it.
Yep. She'll just walk out with them carrying a coffee mug. It's not like she won't be back or anything.
They don't say anything. They also probably weren't paying attention.
Yeah. Another throws it on the floor.
Don't be Thor.
Never be Thor.
I could never be Batman. Anyway, yeah. The boat.
The boat. Nate starts heading for the docks. With Riley, hopefully, he should be coming too.
Yes.
Cool. Half brother in tow.
No, you guys are going to move it off the board.
Excellent.
The city, it's moving away.
I mean, I don't know if we need the whole city too much anymore. We know that there's the docks. We know there's an inn.
Yeah, we kind of condensed it to like a handful of locations.
You guys start heading down that way towards the docks.
I love how much it stretches when you do that.
All right.
The other two are over here, by the way.
I can't see anything where you're at because I'm placing token.
Yeah, they were in my board. Entrance.
Whee!
Never updated my health tracker.
Wait, I forgot. That's the thing we're supposed to be doing, huh?
Don't have to.
I don't know if we're supposed to be doing it, but
Oh god, it's been a hot minute since
I know,
updated that.
right? Same.
Mine is currently at 28, but I'm actually at 93. There we go. That's better.
Oh, that's been a hot minute.
Sorcerer's been bloodied this entire
Yeah.
time.
She's been near death this whole time.
Mine has been at
Always.
0 for the entire campaign.
Well, that makes
So-
sense for Nate. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Nate's
accurate. I won't lie.
Just-
Ow.
I don't know how I managed to get all odd numbers. 139. Oh.
Wait, I have 2 seconds.
You're good.
Oh, you know, I just realized.
Hmm.
Guess what I don't have?
Oh.
Character sheets.
oh.
For Griffin and stuff.
Uh.
Because they were on other computer.
Hold on.
However, I do at least have character sheets for his sister and their father.
Hold on.
Right. Let's see. There he is.
Oh. Don't worry. I have backups.
No reason why I need character sheets, but you know.
I mean, if we're going to be asking him to come with us, yeah. Probably necessary.
Yeah, I'll need to level him up, but that's fine.
That's a problem for later, unless we need him this session.
Probably not. Not this session, at least. But no, you guys make your way up the hill. And looks the same as it did before. No
Little
real
bit of
changes
repair?
to anything.
Any
little bit of
repair
repair.
happen? Okay, yeah, it hasn't
Little
been
bit of
that long.
No.
Yeah. Who wants to knock on the door? No, I think it was just because it's a church door. We just push it open, don't we?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. He'll step in.
Mm-hmm.
Come, Kel. Let's go. So they don't see anybody in this general vicinity of the church.
Hmm?
We don't see anyone from here.
No, because it was already a dimly lit church to begin with. You don't see anything from where you guys are.
Mm-mm-mm.
Do we yell hello?
I mean, we could just go knock on These are doors, right? Or are these open?
They're all open. As a
Oh,
reminder,
yeah, yeah.
there were no real doors.
Fair. Maybe we can go check and see if Lord Bancroft? Bancroft?
Bancroft.
Beancroft? No. We can go say
Bancroft, Laura Croft.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonkai. Good times.
Go see if he's in there
No
still.
Bankai's here.
Let's go find out.
Stairways.
Whee.
Pokes head in room.
Hello?
I heard you when you entered the door.
Ah, werewolves. I'm surprised he didn't say I smelled you.
Well, don't worry, he did that too, but some are louder than others.
True.
Mm.
It's nice to see you again.
Say again, sorry, my brain died.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise, what can I help you all with?
Well, actually, I guess we should start with the information. Do you know anything about the Shadow Plane or the Hells? Especially the lower layers?
I know the Hells have not been too kind to our people. Not the Hells, the Shadowfell.
Why?
Just how the world works. That and it is a place reflectant of our own.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yes.
So, secondary question, we were wondering if anybody would mind coming with us to one of those planes to maybe help us?
Depending what kind of help you need.
Looking for some people. My mother being one of them.
I suppose I could spare at least 2 people, depending on who you might choose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're kind of going into these places blind a little bit.
We have a baseline knowledge, and it's... Well, while we do so love stumbling around and not knowing what we're doing, this is not one of those occasions where we should probably do that.
Then what you need is A, someone to keep you all alive, and B, no doubt you all are good trackers, but you need at least a tracker.
Possibly would make things much easier.
Well, we have many out and about now, helping around what little of the town has returned. So I will send Alessandra with you. She will make sure none of you die in any way that would not be good for you.
There's a good way to
Especially-
die.
I was about to say, dying in general doesn't sound pleasant.
Well, I mean, dying in the hells, depending on which level you die on. I've heard stories of becoming enslaved to the plane.
Yeah, kind of have to go to the 8th and 9th, actually.
I'm definitely sending Alessandro with you. And the Shadowfell, some say if you die there, you can't come back.
Hmm.
See, I'm pretty sure Nate would hate that way more.
He did not seem like the kind to really go any of these places, let alone come back here, as I see he did not.
Would it be too much to ask to borrow Griffin for this as well?
That is who my one of the choices was for Tracker, to be honest. Would have been him or Garen.
At least know him a little better.
Then you will have both my children to hold your hands through these lands.
You know, I appreciate that, and we'll make sure they come back for, fear of any wrath.
We will, promise.
My wrath is not the one you should be worried about.
Concern?
No, the wrath will be from Alessandra's god. Goddess, whatever they are. I don't know too much in faith. That may be the only reason you're able to come back from either place, in all honesty.
Fair. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Other question. Is there a place to find potions around? Or ingredients or anything of that nature?
You are more than welcome to wander a little bit of ways out of the village into the trees to find stuff, but would not highly recommend it. Potions otherwise here, not so much.
Got it.
We
Foraging
would,
Feywild
if
sounds fun and dangerous on the same fell swoop.
I recommend you don't. Mostly you in particular, but...
Seraphina, we just walked out of a dragon's lair not a day or two ago. Danger is kind of what we deal with.
I am in recognition of this, which is why I was still considering it. However, I don't appreciate being targeted in the I should especially not. Why?
Have you seen the size of some of the creatures that live here?
No, we've avoided that so far.
Have you seen the size of Kel?
There are creatures that wander these parts of the woods that would eat him in one bite as well.
Lovely.
You just happen to be the size of some of their teeth.
That sounds about correct, I'm not going to lie. You would be surprised. I've been swallowed recently. I am weirdly prepared for that.
Have you ever been swallowed by a giant snake?
It was close
Does
to a
worm
snake.
count?
Depends on the worm.
Purple.
No.
Well, I was also almost eaten by a giant alligator, so, you know, reptiles.
It just smirks. He's going to bite his tongue to make the comment of the reptiles by eating her.
Okay, hold on. I have to look at something now.
She let herself into that one, but he's gonna bite his tongue.
I thought about it after it got said. I was like, oh god, dang it.
Oh, he's not hiding the smirk, that's for sure.
She just kind of like glances up because she realizes she mentioned reptiles, and she's like going to apologize to Leo, and then is like, "You're smacking. Why are you smacking?"
No reason.
You thought of something very dirty.
Nah, me never.
Do either of you speak Primordial?
That is a good question.
Primordial?
I don't think he
don't
does,
think
but
I
let me
do.
see. No.
No, I do not.
As they're having this weird conversation over here.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just hear like a quiet grumbling noise from over at the desk. And then in common, it solidifies my reason to send her even more.
To clarify, I can be quite safe. It's not that... It's fine.
Okay, the last fight we had, probably not so much.
Okay, that was a different situation entirely.
2 of you were eaten.
Trust me, I'm aware.
Should I summon them here, or
Uh,
are you more than capable of finding both of them on your own?
We can get them.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry that you had to listen to our bickering. I'm gonna go.
Yep.
Just for player knowledge, what was grumbled?
Mm-hmm.
Lord Cyrodiil owes me for this.
Okay, I never said Leo was always smart. Leo is not the most dependable guy at first glance, okay?
Oh no!
In his first impression.
I just like the thought of him just sitting there going,
He was more than willing to help
that
last
bastard's
time.
gonna owe me.
Yeah.
That bastard's gonna owe me.
He was more
so
than willing
much.
to offer help and stuff, which is probably a step above what most people would do here in the Feywild.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. But again, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, just talking to Leo once or twice, not always the most dependable sounding person.
Hence, the grumbling in Primordial, Cyrodiil owes me.
Right, do you want to deal with the sister while I deal with the brother? Should we both deal with each one?
I could go get the sister if you want to get the brother, and then we'll all meet up.
Yeah. Because I assume he sees Griffin over here, unless he's laying down.
He is laying down, actually.
Ah, shit. Does Kel actually follow him around, or is he just going to walk up looking around?
Kel is just going to sit right here.
Sits!
He's like, I don't know these people. I'm just here to make sure he doesn't die.
He was told to be their bodyguard, essentially, yep.
Yeah.
Cool, he'll just kind of make his way this way, looking around a bit. Yeah. But Seraphina will find this one first.
Yeah. Seraphina.
Yeah.
You head in and you see her seemingly already like putting stuff in a bag and all of that. And without even looking up. It took you long enough.
Okay, first of all, we were having a chat with your father, and I also have little legs. Thank you in advance for your help.
Well, there's more than one reason, but mainly to keep you both alive. Well, all who are going.
Much appreciated. What was the other reason?
Something you don't need to worry about at this point.
Okay. Go with that, I suppose. We're gonna go meet up with everyone. Leo and your brother and Kel. Everyone else is still back on. Yeah. Okay.
Oh dear. Does he see him laying there?
Yeah, you just see him kind of laid back, hands behind his head, just laying there.
Hmm. He's just gotta lean on the pews, I guess what they're called.
Pews, yes.
Pew. You awake?
Have been since you both walked in the door.
Sorry.
I mean, I was awake before that as well, but... So we heading out?
Yeah.
Perfect. He sits up and kind of cracks his knuckles. So, where are we headed first?
Did you have to do that? I heard them through your mic.
I didn't actually crack anything.
It sounded like it. You moved or something. It was like great timing.
I sat up. I didn't crack anything, I promise. Like, I tried to, I will admit, but nothing actually popped.
It was a popping noise. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
I could swear I didn't actually pop anything.
You know, Jay, I have to say I'm impressed because I also heard it, and that's just impressive.
Yeah, it was great timing.
I'm concerned, man. What the fuck?
Maybe we only heard it because we heard him say that that's what happened.
Maybe.
Doesn't help that when I was actually talking as him, I was actually leaning back slightly with my hands behind my head.
Method acting, I like it.
Yes.
Yeah, so, thanks for coming along, I guess. Sorry, this is a bit last minute.
No problem. Gets me out of the house a bit. Perfectly fine with it.
I really appreciate the company.
Sure to be perfectly fine. Like I said, where are we headed first?
I think people, well, at least one person's leaning more towards the Shadowfell, but we'll see.
Going to be completely honest, I highly recommend going against that.
Yeah, we were hoping to get an input from you guys as well. So when we meet up with the others, they need to hear that.
Good. Sure, my father already told you that. I already told you that dying there is you're not coming back.
Yeah.
Very true. We've had people that go out and look, and they never came back. So.
Would prefer not to die in general. Again.
Perfect. Then we're of equal mind.
Yeah. Oh, good news. We have a quick way back, so.
Well, that's at least good news.
All right, well, we should get going. Come on. He just turns around and starts walking.
As he sits and thinks, why? Not that it's a bad thing, mind you. Just why?
It feels like they've both just resigned themselves to, we're just going to be babysitting. This is our task now.
Well,
We're babysitting.
remember, well, he is excited just to get out of the house, and he wants to make sure that they're not actually, you know, going anywhere where people are going to literally die. And this one has just always had a bitchy attitude.
Yeah, she's always been kind of that way.
Yeah.
So, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. Nobody's dying today. Yeah, let's go with that. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they'll just go back to the inn and then wait for the others to get... Well, he might send Felicity ahead to, like, because he can get the feelings from her of go there and or let the others know they're back minimum.
Fair. So, the other three. Including the two that are muted.
Hello?
Hello, there you go. So, you are heading to the boat, or to see if the boat is here. You make your way down to the docks. And you do see well, it's not really fair to say you see the ship when it's the shape of a ship coming into port. It's still a ways out. It looks like a ship. Can't say familiar shape of ship because most ships look the same. But I can confirm you see a ship.
Audible sipping noise.
So, what are the odds that's us?
Likely, but wouldn't get my hopes up. Why? Are you anxious to get back on the ship, Captain?
Not sure if I'm anxious enough to wait here until that one gets in. I mean, how fast do you think it's going? Are we going to be here all day?
More than likely, yes. They generally have to slow down when coming to port, or they're boring into the docks and killing a bunch of people.
Well, we've just eaten, so unless you have any better ideas, I suppose we better find a bench or something.
Nate, no offense, I'm not waiting several hours for a ship to come into port.
That's why I said unless you have any better ideas.
I do, as a matter of fact. Heading back to the inn when we know the others will be back anytime.
Okay, and Nate's gonna... I don't know if there's something nearby or if he can just guesstimate, but like, what time is it by the time we're observing this ship?
It probably took you guys a little less than an hour to walk down there.
Okay, so that puts us at... what time do we have? Like, 9?
A little,
Right.
yeah, around there.
Sure, we can come back in the afternoon. Works for me.
How long do we have the runes for?
Today, if I'm not mistaken.
We can renew them for the evening when we get back, if it's a problem. Alright, let's get going, you two. Ship's not speeding up. Yeah, Nate'll head back to the inn.
Sure.
Good jobs. Sorry.
How dare you?
Right. I'll send Felicity off after them to let them know we're back. We should do that shopping you wanted to do, Seraphina.
Yes. Yes, we should. You all do not have to come with. It's going to not take that long, I hope, maybe, possibly. It might take longer than I think. Depends.
It's gonna be a little bit.
I...
So, I'm sure you guys are going to...
I should be fine.
We've been alone in the city before. It should be fine.
Should be being the key word. You know, I'm starting to agree with my brother. No, she didn't say that. Don't mind me. Because he didn't say anything. Sorry, brain did a die as I was placing board and everything.
Seraphina just looks at Leo.
I feel offended for some reason.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've been stuck with babysitters.
I cannot apologize enough for that.
Pats her on the
I
head.
apologize enough, she said babysittingly.
He pats her on the head.
Hey.
Wee, Felicity offline. Come on.
Yep. Let's go find a few shops.
And if they follow us, they follow us.
Yep.
Assume Kel is at least following.
Kel's following. Kel is here.
Are they planning on following, or are they staying here?
No, they are staying there.
Yeah, I'll toss them his room key, I guess, and say, you guys can stay up there if you want.
They choose not to.
Yeah. They have it anyways at the moment.
That is fair. They are setting up things. It's fine. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
While they're walking. So, not to get into anything massive right now while we're walking in public. This is my gentle poke to make sure that you're doing okay. And if you're not, you can just say you're not, and we can discuss it later. If you're up for it.
I've been better. Well, I really don't want to bother anyone with my problems right now, especially you.
Why especially me?
I'm supposed to give you space or something, right?
Huh? I've been giving you space.
I didn't really need it, I guess.
Didn't really... I not really either. We're stupid. So I really miss talking to you and hanging out and stuff, and it's been weird. I don't like it.
Trying to subtly check on you with Felicity.
I appreciate that. I have no subtlety, unfortunately.
I do try to hide how I feel most of the time, which you have already figured that out.
Shock and surprise.
But after everything, I just was advised to give you some space for a while.
By who?
After we talked briefly in the Feywild. And I kind of felt terrible. Still do.
You told me. Please don't. Are you happy?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean... Yeah. It just nods.
Insight? Of all the things she's inciting, this is definitely the thing. God's freaking dang it. I rolled crap. I have bad insight. I'm gonna burn a Tides of Chaos.
All that for Tides of
Okay.
Chaos, okay?
I went from a 2 to a natural 20 for a total of 21.
Dear God. Hill, I only rolled a 14.
Yeah, chill.
Die that!
Chill, man. Chill. Chill.
The best I can describe it is he's not sure if he believes that he is or not.
I know things have kind of been a little all over the place and kind of moving really quickly, which was why I kind of suggested maybe we take a small break, and obviously the small break is very small.
And there's nothing saying we have to leave immediately. We just wanted their advice, at least for now. Whether they choose to stay an extra couple days with us or go back home until we're ready to go is up to them.
Just no, that's really all I want. Is I want you to be happy. I know that's really hard right now, but
It's up and down at the moment.
I understand.
For several reasons. Obviously, the recent reason is not great, but, you know.
Yeah. But please don't feel bad. You told me. I'm not.
Yeah, I think we need to have a conversation later.
Probably.
Probably not while we're walking around.
And unfortunately not today. I've already had a time, so.
Fair? Are you alright?
I suppose in the mode of transparency, debatable. I got my answer from Nate, is all I can really go into right now.
What does that mean? I don't know what you're actually talking about.
You remember when everyone woke up when I was yelling at him and everything like that?
Uh-huh.
Trying to find out why he was being weird. And I semi found out, and it's was not necessarily something I...
If you don't want to talk about it, then you don't have to, you know?
I am trying not to be upset about it, is all. He's apologized, so...
It's okay to be upset. You could probably stand to be upset more. Instead of faking that smile that you do. And
You mean like you?
I know I'm a hypocrite, okay? We're not talking about me, we're talking about you.
He was flirting with me. Sort of.
Oh, he moves in fast, doesn't he?
He said that he was... It wasn't... He was flirting for flirting's sake.
I could punch him for you.
I'm not sure that would help anything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how you feel about it. How about this? When you process everything and all that, when you're ready to talk, then we'll talk. I'd rather not push it right now.
Same goes for you. I think we've got several long hours of conversations to have.
Honestly, I've been wanting to try to talk to you since then, but, didn't know how.
Same? More along the lines of, again, trying to not... It's...
If you're worried about Riley, you don't have to be, you know.
Are you sure?
I mean, if he has a problem with me talking to you, then he needs to say something, and I'll probably still, you know, put it aside for that. You know. I'll figure something out. I still want to be able to talk to you.
Same.
I'll deal with that if that comes up, or if that conversation happens. But don't feel like you can't, just because of him, okay?
Okay. And whatever advice... Whoever gave you advice is dumb. Please talk to me.
I'm not sure I should tell you who gave me that advice.
Why?
Because you might already be mad at him for a different reason.
Lovely.
Danika, destroyer of Moo?
Good.
I will cross that terrible bridge later. Again, he's apologized. I'm just... We're going shopping. We're getting things. We're getting potions, and then we're going back to the freaking inn so I can try and blow something up to feel better.
Yeah, not to push, but I'm actually surprised he tried anything so close after, you know.
Which was why I was confused. I'm confused by anyone flirting with me in general. You know this.
I mean, I still like to flirt with you. Which might actually be why there's a problem with
There's a problem with Riley?
Well, if there is, he hasn't said anything. I just meant, you know, with you feeling the way you do, I don't know if he's given that energy off at all with you.
I may not be the best person to...
You two will never get along, will you?
I really want to for your sake. I really do.
If you're feeling up to it tonight, we can talk.
Okay. That
If not,
think
we'll
we can
see how you're doing in the morning and things like that, alright?
sounds good to me. And you as well. You're not. You don't get to focus everything on on my end. You have to talk too.
I think I missed my little venting buddy.
Good news. I'm here.
Yeah. And I've got, you know, other things to ask some advice for and stuff. But that's for, again, not in public.
Oh, good. I do so love vague things like that. That will be fine. Herbs?
Herbs, yeah, herbs. You can show me how to
Nope.
make stuff.
You
Yeah.
guys continue shopping.
Yeah.
The other group, as
Yep.
you all are making your way back from the docks, you see something fluttering in your direction.
Beep, beep, beep. Flutter, flutter, flutter.
There's a familiar sight.
Look, the back.
Who does she land on?
Flyby poop on Nate's head.
She's not a fucking bird.
You right?
Familiars don't poop.
Felicity's a weird case. Okay, she eats. Keep that in mind.
Tail whip his
Oh.
hat.
Nah. She'll land on your head. Because you're a comfy spot. That was a dice roll.
I've been chosen.
You have been chosen.
Seems you have been. Well, seems we should make our way back with haste then, if they've returned.
Hopefully they'll still be there when we get there.
Felicity just does
Does
that.
it have anything
Shopping
else
or
on?
something.
Yeah.
Well, looks like our plan hasn't changed. We'll probably see them when they get back.
I mean, she could technically point her dog in that direction if you want to go meet up with them, but she's not doing
She
that at the moment.
could, but Nate isn't suggesting that. Unless one of the other two suggests it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Riley's not your
Does
decision
Danica,
maker.
does Danica want to go and meet with the other two?
There's an internal debate, I'm not gonna lie, but at the moment...
Or does she want more
not
coffee?
No. She definitely doesn't want more coffee.
I just imagine her finishing the cup and just randomly setting it somewhere on their walk.
No.
I'm imagining her clutching the empty cup, like shaking a little bit.
No, not that bad either. But she is holding an empty mug.
Right, back to the inn we go.
I rolled for myself in the background. I decided not to steal the inn's mug and then leave it outside. I am aware of property ownership.
It's a shame Nate approves of theft.
Mm. Otherwise, they're walking, Nate. You will feel a poke on your shoulder.
Oh, sorry, I think I dipped out again. A poke on Nate's shoulder.
Yeah, there is a poke on your shoulder.
He turns, but like keeps walking.
She looks like she has a thought in mind. Can I borrow that for a second?
Sorry, borrow what?
She'll point at your hand.
Sure. And he'll offer his hand.
She will go to hold the hand.
And then once he realizes that's what's going on, he's like totally chill with it. And he holds her hand on the way back to the inn.
Yeah. Well, it's only for like about 10 or 15 seconds, and she just looks confused.
And then Nate it's Nate's turn to look confused. He's like, what just happened? He starts looking at his hand like there's something wrong with it, and just like keeps walking.
I'm sorry, what? Poor Danika. Trying to figure out things.
This is fine.
Get back, sorry about that.
Oh,
Nothing to
no.
worry about. Nothing to see here.
She did not like that. She will remember that.
She doesn't exactly know what, like, there's something she's trying to figure out, but she doesn't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
Just knows that was not it.
Yes.
So yeah, you three and now Felicity. Haha, it rhymes. Haha. You make your way back.
But there was almost another science of going to the other side and stealing that hand for 10 seconds.
That is fair. You arrive back at the tavern and see two new individuals sitting at a table. Familiar individuals.
Well, look who it is here.
Oh, look, it's the others.
Do you mind if we join you? We're waiting on something.
No, not at all.
Nate'll sit down. Invite Riley and Danika to do the same.
Well, someone told me you needed convincing that Shadowfell was not a good idea.
Between the Shadowfell and the Hells, I'm honestly not entirely certain any of this is a good idea.
Oh, it's not, but we're here for the exact reason of making sure nothing bad happens, so my personal opinion is Shadowfell last, but, you know.
Miles, why?
If you die there, you have a huge possibility of never coming back.
Never coming back to life? Or never...
Yes.
Ah. Well, I wasn't planning on doing that anyway. At least you don't get stuck in the Hells.
Well...
What does happen if you do that, by the way? Yes, if you die in the Hells and you get, enslaved or what have you, can you come back to life?
A little different. His sister will chime in. A little more difficult, but not as such as the Shadowfell. At least there's no magic connected to death gripping your soul there.
And then, if you die gain after that, do you go... Where exactly do you go?
Where do you want to go?
Preferably somewhere nice, although lately I've been thinking that that is getting less and less likely. He looks across the counter at all of the alcohol that he knows it's too early to drink and doesn't order any, but he wants to.
Bar pointing at a coffee mug. Another one of these, please.
Griffin will kind of kick his feet up on the table. Well, I've heard that depending on how you live your life is dependent on where you will go after.
Even if you previously died in hell. Well, I suppose in that case, it probably is the better of the two.
I mean,
I
if
could
you
see
die
your
in
side.
hell, if you die in hell, get brought back to life on the material plane, die again on the material plane, you technically didn't truly die permanently the first time?
So it doesn't count? Is that what you're saying? Do cosmic beings really operate on this kind of logic? Honestly,
Good
don't answer
question.
that. I shouldn't have expected any better. I need a coffee, Danika. I think you're right. And he'll order one as well. Just to drink something that isn't booze. He's on the edge. He was doing a good job of keeping it together while they were looking for the boat, but he's starting to kind of look pretty frayed.
Oh, that's fair. As you do that, you do that. We're going to pan back over here to this other group.
The shopping group.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just need some herbs to make healing potions and then actual healing potions.
Cool. I will get information for that. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Leo, you feel a poke on your shoulder.
He'll look. The Kel?
Is it safe to bring all the people with us?
That's what I'm debating. I've been pretty, worried about Granny, so I've been debating to ask if, maybe you and Riley would go check on them. But it depends if they want everyone to go or not.
He'll just nod.
We've got probably a few days to figure it out.
Everything will be fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, in fairness, Riley's more of for the buddy system thing. He did, if anybody he trusts to check on Granny would be Kel, though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Let's be real. Another main reason Riley, as far as to send Riley back, is because he can get Kel there instantly.
Oh, that's right. He has the teleporting shit.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have to walk.
The two sorcerers can, in fact, just go boop.
Yeah.
In all technicality, Riley could grab all of you and just be like, haha!
Huh. He's avoiding going back right now because of the situation that happened.
Yeah, no, fair.
Fine.
Totally.
I mean, that is where...
Situationship.
Yeah, situation. Yeah. Because that's where they ran into Nate's dad first.
Yep.
Mhm.
Plus, as far as he's aware, he has no idea what happened to his uncle and his aunt. They were supposed to be at the school grounds, and they never saw them.
Yeah.
Sure, it's fine. Not DM planting seeds.
Mm-hmm. He's also got, what, a grandfather there in the village, last he heard?
Yeah.
The other grandfather?
Yeah, because they all came back with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? No.
Do you think they're dagger-shaped?
Depending on how the group feels about letting those two go back, he'll probably give, like, Kel a list of people to check on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In the best way that Kel can read list.
He can do okay.
He can
may
read.
have Riley translate for him.
Yeah, names might be the hard part.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be basic instructions from that point.
Oh, yeah.
He needs like little like cartoon portraits, like Stickman style, to help him recognize people.
Written sign language.
Yeah. Well, it was... he can probably draw random things, but he's not that good of an artist.
Written sign language requires drawing hands in different shapes.
Yes.
That makes it even more challenging.
It's a lot easier to draw, a strange-looking rock that they found in that one plane than it is to draw a person.
But no, I am going to save as far as possible shopping trip and stuff for next time.
There. Do we want to have them
or
head
background?
back? Oh, that can be a background too.
Well, let's see. So you guys can start heading back.
Hmm.
And I'd say that if you wanted to do an RP for the shopping session, go ahead, that sort of thing. But you guys would head back.
So I should ask if we should do an RP of their eventual background talk.
You could also continue off and do that.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that is where we are going to call it. Only because I know it is late for Ross. It is almost
Is the ship
late.
coming back today for reference of needing to
Yes,
reduce?
the ship is coming back.
Okay.
The ship is coming back.
So they are going to
was
go
indeed
stay
the ship they saw,
on the ship then tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Then for context of if we do backgrounds for the later nighttime conversation.
Yes, it would be on the ship.
Yeah.
Cool.
Correct. Burr. But yeah. Thank you guys for not dying yet. I have special plans for that when you do.
Yeah. Please no.
There was only 4 rooms, if I remember right, too, so...
Yeah, we'll have to find a spot.
Yeah.
Well, if the other 2 stay, yeah. It depends on what everybody decides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do have to figure that out.
Indeed. Indeedy.
Group discussion.
Yes.
That can also be quickly asked in the background and stuff.
Exactly.
That's when you find out the whole ship is now fish people.
Oh, Jesus
Dear
Christ.
Lord.
Bye,
It tastes like
stream!
catfish.
Bye.
Let's stream.
every 6 months, depending on people's schedules. So the clickety-clack of dice in our crew keep me warm inside before we smack down an evil cold just to gain a level. And we roll. And we rolled a critical hit to the heart. People grow up, forget how to play, but not us, no. We laugh due to a dad joke or innuendo. Probably it's how every adventure that we create is our own cinematic universe, and it ties us together, and we will never forget. We roll. Yeah. Yeah, we rolled a critical hit to the heart. We will never, never, ever forget. 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 We roll. And yeah, we roll. Yeah, we rolled. Yeah, we rolled a critical hit to the heart. When I sit across the table from you, once a week, a month, or like every 6 months, depending on people's schedules. So the clickety-clack of dice in our crew keep me warm inside before we smack down an evil cold just to gain a level. And we roll. And we rolled a critical hit to the heart. People grow up, forget how to play, but not us, no. We laugh due to a dad joke or innuendo. Probably it's how every adventure that we create is our own cinematic universe, and it ties us together, and we will never forget.